Nishad, a boy of 7, within bracket, also called 7 because his name means seventh note on the musical scale, bracket close, and his 10-year-old sister Maya are very curious about one Mr. Nath. Then one day the children's marble rolls into Mr. Nath's room and Nishad gets a chance to see him. Is he a crook on the run? Why is his face badly scared? Why has he no friends? Nishad's mother, a doctor, knows Mr. Nath as a patient who is very polite. As we walked back towards the clinic, Seven said, "He doesn't look anything like a monster, Maya, but did you see how thin he is? Maybe he's very poor and can't afford to eat." "He can't be poor if he's a crook on the run," I told him. "He's probably got millions of rupees stashed away somewhere in that room." "Do you really think he's a criminal, Maya? He doesn't look like one." Nishad looked doubtful. "Of course he's one, 7," I said, "and he certainly isn't starving. Mr. Mehta told us that Ramesh brings his meals up from the restaurant downstairs." "But Maya, Mr. Mehta told us he doesn't work anywhere, so how can we possibly have money to pay for food?" Nishad said. "Exactly," I exclaimed. "He must have lots of money hidden somewhere, maybe in that trunk in his room. It's probably full of silver and gold and jewels and it's probably full of silver and gold and jewels and what rubbish!" Nishad interrupted. "I know I'm right, stupid," I told him. "By the way, 7, did you see his scares?" "I couldn't, it was too dark, but I bet he got them during a shootout with the police or something." "Mummy told us quite clearly they were burn scares," Nishad said firmly. "Perhaps the police had to set his house on fire to force him out," I suggested. 7 looked unsure. On the Monday following Mamma's birthday, 7 went alone with her to the clinic at Girgam, as I was spending the evening with a school friend. When they returned, Nishad told me he'd been to see Mr. Nath, and I felt most annoyed that I hadn't been there. 7 had been quite upset about Mr. Nath's gaunt appearance and was sure that he was starving. He told me that he had knocked loudly on Mr. Nath's door that evening and said, "Open the door quickly, Mr. Nath." The man had opened it and asked him, "Lost another marble?" He had obviously recognized my brother. "No," said Nishad. He had taken man's hand in his own and thrust a bar of chocolate into it. "Did you get a chance to peek into the trunk, 7?" I asked. Nishad looked disappointed. "He didn't even ask me in," he said. Then he smiled. "But I did find out something. Maya, I went down to the restaurant where Ramesh works and talked to him. Good for you, Mr. Detective, I said, patting him on the back. I hope you questioned him properly. Simon looked pleased. Ramesh told me that he takes 2 meals for Mr. Nath every morning and evening, and 2 cups of tea, one in the morning and one in the afternoon. Ramesh says he's not very particular about what he eats. It's always the same food, 2 chapatis, some dal, and a vegetable. Mr. Nath pays cash and tips well. Ramesh told me something very strange. Maya, Seven added. Almost every Sunday, he carries two lunch to Mr. Nath's room, and the same man is with him each time. He is tall, fair, stout, and wears spectacles. Ramesh says his visitor talks a lot, unlike Mr. Nath, who hardly speaks. Well done, Nishad, I told him. Now that we've made some progress with our inquiries, we'll have to sort out all the facts like expert detectives so that we can trap the crook. How you do go on, Maya? Simon sighed. How can you possibly imagine he's a crook? He looks so ordinary. Criminals can look quite ordinary, Smarty, I retorted. Did you see the picture of Hyderabadi housebreaker in the papers yesterday? He looked like any man on the street. Nishad looked doubtful. The monsoons broke the next day. Dark clouds accompanied by blinding flashes of lightning and roaring rolls of thunder burst with their fury, flooding the street with a heavy downpour. School was to have reopened after the summer holidays, but no traffic could move through the flooded roads, and there was an unexpected holiday. I thought I'd spend the time usefully. I sat at desk in our bedroom with a sheet of paper before me. What did Nishad give Mr. Nath? Why? What is strange about Mr. Nath's Sundays? Why did Nishad and Maya get a holiday? एजुकेट एवरीवन, सभी को शिक्षित करें, बच्चों की शिक्षा के उज्जवल भविष्य के लिए समर्पित। सीखो और सिखाओ। These books improve your knowledge, reading, pronunciation, and translation skills.